The course will go up and down is because that's the effect of the adrenal. It'll go up and down. You'll have a good effect, a bad effect. You're like, how am I, mate? For fuck's sake, just let's punch something. Said striking course. I haven't struck anything yet, apart from a chord in the relationship. Right, what you're going to do now is you're going to both push and shove, and you're allowed to slap in the face. Yes? Not pretend slappy, like, oh, I don't think I can. Oh, I'll take you. Oh. Yeah. But you can't slap. The slap, everything has a little marker. Some people don't like what you say, and they're not that bothered, but they don't get the rise of adrenal. Some people get it from somebody grabbing it. Don't fucking touch me. Me £10 Armani coat and stuff like that from your friend in Boca. Like, everyone has an effect, and then some people need to have that physical switch on. You'll see that in lots of fights when you see them, the referee goes go, and the kid comes out like that. The kid hits him, and he goes, right, you bastard. Or Bobby Boucher on him. What you'll find is something, everyone has a trigger of something. Alan is right to tell you a story. You had me at hello. Alan loves these dogs. We've got 2 examples of it. Alan loves these dogs. I've got a little girl in my class called Eva. She's a lovely little girl. And Alan was being the pretend naughty man. I went, Eva, Alan's going to grab you. Burst into tears. Woo! So she was that close to us. Her tears were rolling down my cheek when I was holding on to her. And I explained that Alan's a pretend naughty man in the class to help her do the class, to stop bullies. And I goes, right, I'll tell you secrets about Alan and you can shout them out. So I was going, Alan loves his dogs. He loves his dogs more than people. And I was like, and she was like, Alan, you love dogs, yes? And he got 2 dogs, and one's 15 and one's 7. And I goes, he loves them like his babies. And she was like, really? She's like, Alan, you love dogs? I love dogs. And he's always saying exactly that. And when she come around with it, by the end of it, she'd done the technique and give him a hug at the end of the class. And she's hugged him ever since. Which is actually a good example of showing the adrenal effect. The adrenal effect does that. You don't grow up from Eva's age at that sense. Everyone has that same thing. Everyone has to have something that hits you. Sometimes that hits you is an overwhelming feeling where you'll start to cry, get tearful. We were just discussing Ryan's assault last time by Graham. Graham's a big Marine, very big Marine. They don't give him a gun, they just send him in. if everyone stays after that, it's up to them. And Ryan was getting a concussive effect of the adrenal done on some of the striking that we're doing, to the point where he burst into tears. But he burst into tears and goes, John, there's nothing wrong with this. I don't feel bad, but the adrenal emotion helps it and affects it. It's the same as everything else. That can't be helped. Some people, I've seen people get so angry they'll froth at the mouth, and the friend is holding them back by a index finger and thumb, because if I don't hold him back, the destined destitution is gonna be all over you. He's gonna kill you. I'm amazed that I can hold him back with my index finger and thumb to what this threat could do to you. And there's lots of people like that. But people will always get you into a point where you will fight back. It should be. You have to pick one that you prefer. I fight over food. No one touches my food. Yeah, I don't share. I now have 2 daughters that steal naan bread on a regular basis. I'm choosing to smell it. It's like, whoa, Dad, can I have some? No. Oh, can I dip? No, you can't. Doesn't make no difference. Still losing naan. And now I'm doing extra naan bread just for me. Yeah. You've got to pick something in your life that you'll fight for. Everyone does it. Everyone will find something to fight for. It could be a loved one. It could be yourself, you narcissistic bastards. I fight for myself. Yeah. You'll pick something in your life that will be and make a meaning to you. You've got to fight for that. If you don't fight for it, what's the point? Like Lola. Yeah? Lola's tiny, got no bother to her. It affects you. It affects in every being. I remember when Molly was 6 months old, I had a little harness on. I was going to Quick Save. That was just across from mine. And a man I'd thrown out of the pub the previous night tried to have a fight with us in the middle of the aisle. while Molly was on the front of us with her little leg sticking out. And I was that angry. I was like, mate, I'll pop her home and come straight back. And I did. I haven't seen him since. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it's not like under the patio. Allegedly. But in that point in time, it disgusted that much that somebody would do that and can't be that way. I gave up working the door. It wasn't the fights I had. It wasn't, oh, I'm going to come round and blow your house up and shoot you and things like that. It was that. That point in time made us realise standing on a door to stop somebody coming in when they're drunk, when they'll do that again next week and again the next week, and they have no concern of a person in that point. It disgusted us to a point where I couldn't work the door anymore. That I've had been in lots of fights, but that's not the point. That was the one that turned us, if you know what I mean. I was disgusted with human nature. That was a point in time where you have to make a decision for yourself. Your decision has to be yours, it can't be mine. Okay? Right. Since your adrenals are all now flatline, when you back up, soon as you get up, slap fight, off you go.